OMG, Jung So-min and Jung Hae-in caught dating at a Greek beach by fans. Hello, lovely viewers of Yahoo Japan News. Greetings from our little corner of the internet. If you enjoy a blend of celebrity updates, playful imagination, and a sprinkle of investigative fun, please support our YouTube channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Every kind word and every click helps us keep bringing you the latest stories. And we are deeply grateful for all of you who stay curious and excited with us. Recently, fans were sent into a frenzy when new photos of Jung Hae-in and Jung So-min surfaced almost back to back. On one side, Hae-in appeared in a crisp, striped polo, smiling under a cap while enjoying a breezy day on a boat. Just a couple of days later, So-min stunned everyone in a graceful blue cardigan and flowing skirt, seated by a serene seaside backdrop as the sun melted into the horizon. The timing, the vibes, the lighting, all of it was too perfect for fans not to connect the dots. Suddenly, comment sections were overflowing with congratulations, theories, and wishes that the two stars were finally letting the world peek into their romance. Fans imagined a secret getaway worthy of a drama, a yacht ride, laughter carried by the wind, followed soon after by a dreamy sunset walk by the cliffs. The idea was so cinematic that it quickly spread, edits, montages, and hashtags all celebrating what seemed like undeniable proof of a seaside rendezvous. Under every reposted photo, you could see waves of cheerful comments like, "Finally, they let us see a piece of their love," or, "This is proof enough. We don't need anything else." Some fans even declared the seaside pictures as soft launch couple goals, convinced that both stars were dropping hints without saying a word. It wasn't analysis anymore. It was celebration, with emojis replaced by words of joy and promises to support the couple no matter what. Others took it a step further, drafting mock wedding invitations and fanfiction-style captions. Lines like, "Greece today," "Honeymoon tomorrow," or "Two oceans, one love," started circulating across fan pages. The creativity was boundless. Playlists were curated with romantic ballads. Fan art imagined them walking hand in hand at sunset, and community threads filled with playful debates about who probably confessed first. For many, the discussion wasn't, "Are they together?" but, "How long have they been keeping this from us?" A particularly popular theory celebrated by fans was that these weren't coincidences at all, but carefully timed posts, subtle confirmation that Jung Hae-in and Jung So-min were tired of hiding. Supporters gleefully pointed out the date gap, the matching romantic vibes, and the undeniable couple energy radiating from the images. In their eyes, this wasn't speculation. It was a love story finally unfolding in public. But here's where our job it comes in. While the images looked like parts of the same romantic trip, our closer look revealed something different. The photo of Hae-in smiling on the boat wasn't taken in Greece at all, but in Thailand, where he had an event scheduled around the same dates. Meanwhile, So-min's dreamy sunset moment really did come from Greece. A completely different trip. So instead of a shared seaside escape, what fans had unknowingly pieced together were two beautiful but separate stories, unfolding in parallel. And here's the part where longtime fans smile knowingly, because this isn't the first time that Jung Hae-in and Jung So-min have sparked whispers of seaside rendezvous. Over the past few years, eagle-eyed followers have pieced together at least two other occasions where the pair seemed to be orbiting the same beaches. Never quite in the same frame but close enough to fuel speculation. It's almost become a tradition. One posts a picture with the waves at their back, and days later, the other appears in an equally ocean-kissed setting. Fans don't call it coincidence anymore. They call it fate playing hard to get. The most memorable of these past incidents came during their supposed Bali chapter. Social media timelines still remember the frenzy, Hae-in enjoying a quiet stroll along the shoreline, captioning his post with a vague nod to sunsets, and soon after, So-min sharing her own island snaps. Suddenly, Bali wasn't just a holiday destination, it was the stage for a possible love story. Fans flooded comment sections with theories, ranging from, "They must have shared the same villa," to, "Look at the shadows, the lighting, they were totally in the same spot, just different times." Whether those guesses were right or not, The images left an indelible mark on the fanbase's imagination. And it didn't stop with Bali. On at least one other occasion, similar waves of suspicion rolled in when the two stars separately posted photos that seemed almost too neatly aligned, the same season, the same atmosphere, and sometimes even the same type of beachwear. Each time, supporters jumped into detective mode, comparing dates, analyzing angles, and insisting that there had to be more than coincidence at play, though no hard proof has ever emerged. These repeated seaside parallels are what make fans so quick to connect the dots whenever new vacation photos pop up. Of course, that hasn't stopped the romance-loving corners of the internet from weaving their own narratives. And why should it? After all, the images are deliciously romantic in their own right. Imagine this. A young man caught mid-laugh on a boat, ocean breezes teasing the edge of his cap, as though he's waiting for someone to join in on the joke. Across the seas, a woman sits serenely against a golden horizon, her quiet poise suggesting she's saving a thought, or perhaps even a smile, for someone far away. The juxtaposition writes itself into a love story, one that fans are more than happy to believe in. Even though the actual locations turned out to be worlds apart, the sentiment remains the same. Fans want to see them happy, whether together or not. The beauty of these images lies not in proving a secret rendezvous, but in the way they spark imagination. A laugh in Thailand, a sunset in Greece. Sometimes coincidence is all the romance you need to dream. In the end, these moments, Greece, Thailand, Bali, and beyond, are less about catching anyone red-handed and more about the delightful pattern they suggest. A pattern where two beloved stars somehow keep finding themselves by the sea, inspiring waves of romance not just in their own lives, but in the hearts of all who follow them. That will always remind you that, while some details are rooted in fact, others are products of speculation. Our content is meant to celebrate, not to mislead, and we love joining fans in the fun of imagining what could be, while keeping one foot grounded in reality. So, as you enjoy these seaside snapshots and the stories they inspire, remember to watch with both your heart and your reason. If you'd like to see more daydreams, investigations, and playful storytelling, please subscribe to our channel and tell us which celebrity pairing you'd love us to cover next. Until then, let's keep celebrating beauty, romance, and the joy of dreaming together. Note: some parts of this story are speculative and based on fan interpretations. Our checks confirm that one set of images is from Thailand and the other from Greece, so they were not from the same trip.